Have you ever wondered what happens when hyenas stop avoiding and choose to confront directly? In the wild, a single moment of hesitation can turn prey into a victim. Brace yourself, because you are about to witness terrifying attacks of hyenas on other animals in the wild, captured on camera where life and death are separated by only a few seconds. Let's explore it right now. Hyena vs Lion. On the savannah, a clan of hyenas is feasting on a carcass, but it is a prize that belongs to a lion. The lion approaches, roaring in warning, but the hyena clan is not afraid. They immediately group together, forming a large encirclement. The lion does not fear instant death, but injury. In nature, even a small wound can lead to infection, starvation, and a slow death afterward. Sensing the risk is too great, the lion chooses to leave rather than take the gamble. On the savannah, wisdom is not always victory, but knowing how to preserve life for future hunts. After having its kill stolen, the lion quickly brings down another prey before it can even rest. Familiar figures appear once again. The hyena clan does not rush in immediately. They surround the scene, keep a safe distance, and continuously emit their laughter, a signal of tension, agitation, or challenge. In addition, the bite force of a spotted hyena reaches around 100 psi, strong enough to crush large bones in just a few seconds, even stronger than a lion. Harassed constantly and facing the risk of injury, the lion chooses to withdraw. In nature, the wise one knows when to let go in order to continue surviving. After having its prey stolen twice, this time it hides beneath low grass, watching every movement across the savannah. From afar, a lone hyena cub approaches, completely unaware of the danger hidden right in front of it. The moment arrives. The lion explodes forward. In an instant, the safe gap disappears, and the young hyena panics, searching for an escape. A lion can reach burst speeds of up to around 80 km/h over short distances, enough to take down agile prey before they can react. Before such overwhelming power, the hyena cub has no chance. In nature, those who stray are often the first to pay the price. After taking down the solitary prey, two lionesses begin feeding on their hard-earned prize. The familiar laughter echoes again. One by one, hyenas appear, keeping their distance, patiently waiting until their numbers are sufficient before closing in. Hyenas only truly attack once they reach a certain level of numerical dominance, because their mobbing strategy is most effective when the opponent is surrounded from multiple directions at once. Recognizing the high risk of injury, the two lionesses are forced to retreat. Once again, the prey is abandoned. On the savannah, numbers and timing can overturn raw strength. This time, the ones actively pursuing are the hyenas. On the open savannah, they surround a lone lioness, inching closer with their laughter and numerical advantage. Once their numbers are sufficient, the hyena clan becomes bold. They are willing to confront directly, even daring to challenge a male lion if there is a chance to wear down the opponent. Hyenas possess extremely well-developed neck and shoulder bones, allowing them to withstand heavy impacts and maintain stability during close-range confrontations with larger enemies. Relentless attacks force the lioness to defend continuously, but at that moment, the pride of lions appears in the distance. The balance shifts instantly. Recognizing the danger, the hyena clan retreats quickly. In nature, a hunter only wins when timing is on its side. A lone hyena accidentally crosses into lion territory without realizing it has entered the sight of the entire pride. Large bodies rise at once. The lions charge quickly and decisively. The hyena panics and fights back weakly, but the imbalance of power is now unmistakable. In the food chain, spotted hyenas are ranked alongside lions due to their endurance and social organization. Instead of delivering a fatal blow, the lions attack only as a warning. When the intruder retreats, the pride also stops. In nature, strength is not always used to kill. Sometimes it is only to assert the boundaries of survival. As the sun slowly sets, a lone brown hyena enters the sight of the lion pride. The lions use their tails as tactical signals, signaling other members of the pride as they close in on the prey. The decisive moment comes quickly. The lions burst forward, and a decisive pounce ends the chase within just a few breaths. Brown hyenas are primarily scavengers and hunters of small prey, with far less physical strength and defensive ability than spotted hyenas, especially when facing big cats. The prey collapses. As night fully falls, the savanna restores its familiar order. Hyena vs Wild Dog. The rapid calls of a pack of wild dogs inadvertently attract a reckless hyena to approach. The hyena charges straight into the middle of the pack without hesitation. With its aggressive nature, it tries to apply pressure to force the opponents to retreat. Female hyenas have unusually high testosterone levels compared to other mammals, making them more aggressive, often leading the group and frequently initiating conflicts within the clan. But this time, the collective strength of the wild dogs is too great. They counterattack fiercely, biting back repeatedly from multiple directions. Overwhelmed and facing the risk of serious injury, the hyena is forced to retreat in nature. Recklessness only has value when paired with a true advantage. Surrounded by a large pack of wild dogs, the hyenas are forced to eat while watching all directions. They drag the prey closer to a shallow waterhole. This is a calculated choice to create a natural barrier against their opponents. African wild dogs are extremely cautious of slippery terrain because their hunting formation depends on speed and coordination on dry ground. Taking advantage of this, the hyenas eat quickly under tension, ready to abandon the prey at any moment. When the pressure becomes too great, they withdraw in an orderly manner. In nature, knowing how to use terrain can be more important than strength. Hyena vs Leopard. A leopard is quietly closing in on a warthog piglet, but before the meal can begin, a hyena appears. The hyena rushes in, using its powerful jaws to apply direct pressure. The leopard is forced to hold the prey in a defensive stance, but a prolonged standoff does not favor it.
Okay, just come in there.
Leopards rely heavily on short bursts of explosive power, while hyenas excel in endurance and pain tolerance during food disputes. Recognizing the disadvantage, the leopard chooses to retreat on the savanna. Knowing when to let go is also a survival strategy. Hyena versus African buffalo. On the savanna, a clan of hyenas slowly surrounds a herd of African buffalo. Their target is the calf at the center of the formation. They wait for the moment when the herd becomes disorganized to strike from behind. But the buffalo herd does not panic. African buffalo display extremely strong collective defense behavior. They are willing to turn and confront predators to protect their calves rather than flee. Unable to find any weakness, the hyena clan is forced to withdraw. In nature, unity can turn prey into an impregnable fortress. An African buffalo calf strays away from the protective formation and is surrounded by a clan of hyenas. They take turns closing in, biting at the legs and flanks to slow it down. The calf tries to run, but its immature strength gradually fades. Hyenas often target the locomotor muscle groups of their prey, not to kill immediately, but to gradually deprive the opponent of the ability to stand. In nature, a single step away from the herd is enough to turn the weak into an inescapable target. Hyena Vs Zebra. On the savanna, an injured zebra is surrounded by a clan of hyenas. The hyenas do not attack all at once. They take turns closing in, biting the flanks and legs to force the prey to keep moving. The zebra struggles to resist, but its strength is drained with every passing minute. Hyenas are very good at assessing the condition of prey. They prioritize injured individuals because the probability of success is higher and the risk is lower. When the zebra collapses, the hyena clan immediately overwhelms it. In nature, a small injury can determine the fate of an entire life. The images you have just seen reveal a harsh truth of nature. Hyenas are not merely scavengers, but formidable predators. Pack strength, resilience, and pressure-based tactics have allowed them to survive and dominate in many life-and-death confrontations. If you found this video compelling, hit like, leave a comment sharing the moment that haunted you the most, and subscribe to the channel to continue following even more raw and brutal wild stories. Thank you for watching. See you again on the next journey.